it was just a
So
question.
as we were having this back chat about the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, you have to really go back in time to the war between Ohio and Michigan, because technically Michigan's Upper Peninsula should belong to the state of Ohio right now, is what it is. And what happened was, back in the War of Toledo from 1835 to 1836, or no, it's the Toledo War at that point, you basically had, as Wikipedia explains it here, it was a battle between Michigan and Ohio, at the time known as the Michigan-Ohio War, or Ohio-Michigan War, whichever you want to say it. Boundary dispute between U.S. state of Ohio and the adjoining territory of Michigan over what is now known as the Toledo Strip. It's the control of the mouth of the Maumee River and the inland shipping opportunities it represented, and the good farmland to the west that were all there. Both parties wanted as valuable economic assets to support geological understanding of the Great Lakes, help produce conflicting state and federal regulations between 1787 and 1805, and varying interpretations of the laws by the that led governments of Ohio and Michigan to both claim jurisdiction over the 468-mile strip there as their border. So the situation came to a head when Michigan petitioned for statehood in 1835 and sought to include the disputed territory within its boundaries. Both sides passed legislation attempting to force the other side uh, to basically give it up at that point, which led to both states deploying militias on opposite sides of the Maumee River near Toledo. But besides mutual taunting, there was little interaction between the two forces. The single military confrontation of the war ended with a report of shots fired into the air, including no casualties, or incurring no casualties. So the only blood spilled was the non-lethal stabbing of a law enforcement officer at the time. Says during the summer of 1836, the United States Congress proposed a compromise whereby Michigan gave up the claim to the Strip in exchange for the statehood and the remaining three-quarters of the Upper Peninsula, which is where it gets that weird like hand shape on it, is what it is there. So although the northern region's material wealth later became an economic asset to Michigan at the time, the compromise was considered a poor deal for the new state, and voters in the statehood convention in September soundly rejected it. In December, facing a dire financial crisis and pressure from Congress and President Andrew Jackson at the time, Michigan government called another convention, which was called the Forgotten Convention, which accepted that compromise, resolving the Toledo War. So, which again, truthfully, it should be the UP should be ours. Is what it is. So, and this is exactly what I've said before. If I do become a governor of the state right now, one of my first acts is to basically declare the Greater Ohio territories, and it'll be multiple parts of other states that we'll just simply take back into ours and become the several states. So
I don't see that happening.
I never said I never said I succeed, but I said I would basically start something. That's what it is.
We might just take Ohio as a Texas territory. We're going to take half the country and turn it into the United States of Texas.
Wouldn't it technically be Tejas?
Tejas is Spanish for Texas.
I know, but wouldn't it technically be Tejas since Texas was a Spanish nation at one point?
No. Because we were our own country for a while until we joined the United States. We were the Republic of Texas.
Mm. Well, ain't that something?
That's one reason why we have the ability to secede anytime we want. Because that was part of the stipulation to join the Union.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, there was one last ad given before yesterday's election, where it was a vote for Kamala would have been a vote for the devil. So
that's truthful.
Yes. I will say one thing though. You can thank Ohio for several reasons on this. As the previous bellwether state, we once again correctly predicted Trump's winning of this whole thing. We also went very hard red last night as a state again. And not only did Bernie Moreno finally oust that piece of shit cheater Sherrod Brown after 18 years in fucking office and become the new U.S. Senator, you now have Senate flipping to red because of Moreno's win and because of, I forget who else won theirs, what it was in their respective race. So now we have control of the U.S. Senate because of those guys. And then
didn't Ohio go blue last election?
So we didn't really go blue. We went like, wait, are you talking about, when you say last election, you're talking about 22 governor's race, or are you talking about
no, 2020?
So Trump was technically declared the winner of Ohio then. Biden took us several counties, is what it was. And we ended up having a disputed, I believe, bunch of congressional races or something like that, which is last night, with the exception of Marcy Kaptur, who I don't believe has been declared winner just yet, but I could be wrong with. Let me go check on her race real quick. Every other incumbent won. So, yeah, let me see if they actually declare her. Nope, they have not declared her winner yet, is what it is.
What's now?
So she is the, as far as I'm aware, it was her race, and it was the race for Amelia Sykes. The two of them had not been called yet. And right now, Kaptur is 176,228 to Derek Merrin that has 175,035. So, like, she's slightly leading, but not everything's reported right there is what it seems like. So I don't know if she actually won or not then. No. She needs to fucking get kicked out, though, is what it is. This Tom Pruitt guy from the Libertarian Party needs to hand his 14,000 something to Merrin and be like, here you go, bro. It's all you, buddy. Because Kaptur's been in power for at least like 45 years or something crazy like that. That's what it is. Now she's the oldest female Democrat that has retained power for decades in Congress. And it's like, enough is enough, dude. Kick these people out, turn them at their asses, do what we need to fucking do to get them the hell out of this fucking country is what it is there, and get back to fixing this nation. Because I guarantee if even if Trump just enacted a law against insider trading for Congress and Senate and stuff like that, then I guarantee she'd be picked up in the first fucking rate is what it is at that point then, because Kaptur is definitely one of these people insider trades like crazy. Like, she's basically on par with Pelosi at that point. So.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, well, they all are, but yeah, like I said, thank fucking God Sherrod Brown's ass lost then. Like, I am so happy that Bernie Moreno beat his ass in that fucking race by a few 100,000 votes. So now it's just time for Moreno to do his fucking job and actually prove to be a real 2A champion now, and not just a douchebag that's going to shit talk the Second Amendment, never rescind the stupid comments he made 5 years ago. And he could easily do that by simply backing legislation that would create a Graham Act at a federal level to not fuck with our gun rights because of weed stuff, and do national constitutional carry and stand your ground and stuff like that. Like, that would be an easy solution to fix the issue. There's what that is. If he's the one that just sat there and is like, I'm going to submit all this legislation in there and get it to votes and stuff. Even if it doesn't pass, at least he was able to do that, obviously. And prove he actually gave a fuck is what it is then. So, but I don't know. Yep, projects Moreno will flip Ohio Senate seat from blue to red.
You know, according to, I just looked it up, according to the article I just typed in, it says Kamala Harris concedes in shocking call to Trump. The people have spoken.
Yeah, I'm not sure if like I've heard things and I've seen people posting stuff about it, but I've not actually seen any kind of call or anything made. So unless you made like some fucking back room phone call or something like that's what it was or some shit. So I really don't know. Really don't know. But
yeah, it says right here, after Trump declared his victory on Tuesday, several social media users claimed that Harris has conceded the election and called the former president to congratulate him. However, there's no evidence to back up this claim.
yeah, see, that's the problem. It's hard to know right now. All right, let's see what.
I mean, they could easily just fucking call these other states that are obvious fucking for Trump just to end the bullshit, but it's like they're waiting to see how many fucking votes they have to, come up in Minecraft to,
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if this is the updated Race for 270 map right here or not. They're still only having 226 or 230 Trump right now.
Oh, is that 270 to win?
Oh, here you go. Yeah, it's supposedly 280 right now is what they're claiming. 286, yeah. Yeah, so you can see we got.
This shows Alaska and Nevada and Wisconsin all went red.
Yeah. So we got those three.
My bad. I realized my phone died.
Yeah. Okay, so we got, and I thought Nevada went all the way to Trump, or not Nevada, Nebraska went all the way to Trump, didn't it? Because they have a 4-1 right here on this one.
Well, I think they have kind of like Maine does.
Yeah.
With that one electoral vote.
Whatever.
I don't understand that.
But yeah, so he's getting the 17 from Ohio, the 40 from Texas, the 30 from Florida, and then all these other states around here that are all like 10, 8, 6, whatever it is. So, and then the 19 from PA and the 19 from Wisconsin.
According to this, he still has 5 million popular vote. He's won about 5 million in the popular vote.
So okay, so the thing is that what were the 18 states again that did the compact thing for him?
Well, I know Colorado, California, Minnesota.
How do I do my own map on this? Because that's what I want to do real quick. So it is.
I mean, they did that earlier, but I don't remember all of them.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I know it was something where she would only end up with like 17 at the end of the day, and he would end up with like 560 or 540, whatever it was there or something. So I would love to see that be the case. That'd be fucking awesome. Where you see all these dumbass compact states, all of a sudden it's just like, back to Trump now.
Yeah, because they did that because they were expecting, I guess, her to win the popular vote, so that's why they were trying to put that into law first.
Exactly.
Because I know if they had that implemented back in 2016, everything would have went to Hillary. Because they always said Hillary won the popular vote, which I don't think she really did. They just made it look that way.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Did you fall asleep, Shot Red?
Where are these things? Okay, that was repeating.
I'm playing a game or something.
Yeah, I think Shot Red passed out.
Let's see. National popular vote.
Hello.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. No, I'm on the computer.
Okay. Here is the different states that were in this compact thing. It was, let's see, Delaware, Hawaii, Maine, Rhode Island, Vermont, Colorado, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New Mexico, Oregon, and Washington State, and then California, Illinois, and New York. So, yeah. So that means if he, that would be a huge game changer if he took all that shit. Like just steals New York straight up from under Kamala's ass. Or not, sorry, not New York, California. Wherever means their dumbass. I could see them trying to contest that shit in the course. Is what it is. They'd be like, "Well, we didn't mean it for this one." Yeah, let's see.
No, never trust a Democrat. They're all worthless as tips on the poor hog.
Yeah, so let's see. Green annotates national popular vote bill has been enacted into law in those states. So yeah, it's California, Washington State, Oregon, New Mexico, Colorado, Minnesota, Illinois, DC, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Maine. So let's see. If Trump takes all that, yeah, it'd be, let's see, 4, 7, 18, 25, 29, 57, 67, 71, 74, 84, 87. Let's see, plus Illinois, 19. So that'd be 106. Hawaii has another 4 to that, so that'd be 110, 120 with what's called 135, 147, 155. So he would get another 209 votes out of that. Plus whatever he's already got. So yeah, that'd be like 479 or 82 or something like that would be then he would have right now. So potentially it will be over 500 then eventually, depending on what he gets right now from the rest of those maps. So I don't know, pretty wild either way. So but yeah, so totally this would completely change though for sure if he takes everything then. So yeah, you'd have Kamala be like, I think below 100 at that point in the race. If we just took that 400 something, what would it be then? So I think this would be almost, this map would either be almost redder or be redder than the 88 Reagan map, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Hopefully Trump will do the smart thing and just kind of hang out in the basement for a while.
Until inauguration.
Exactly. And then just have like a ballistics helmet and ballistics armor and stuff like that on all times when he comes out.
Yeah, he needs all the Secret Service.
And the same thing with Vance too, for that matter.
And then a shit ton of private security on top of that.
Well, not just them. I just think all of them have to be careful because I think they're going to get target on Elon, Kennedy, all.
Yeah, I can see them targeting a bunch of people right now. Is what it is, and that's the issue. Is the problem right now is being able to deal with that shit, and not be whatever. But yeah, I don't know. There's definitely some crazy shit happening right now, and the problem is, even Honda's leftist buddy was saying, I think this is very true, that you're going to have potentially them try to enact the 25th on Biden and just shove Kamala's ass in there. What it is. So if they do that, who the hell knows? Could be anything at that point, honestly.
Yeah, I honestly don't think we'll find out the true elections and the results until next year.
Yeah.
How in 2020 they drug it out for fucking ever, it seemed like.
Yeah, and I can see them trying to do some fucked up court casing and shit like that with this whole thing because they know he's going to get in it again. Or, again, maybe they do nothing and they just wait until the election and then just fucking, or wait until after the inauguration, just drop the fucking portion on what it is then. And cause a crash that way is what it would be then. But, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, man. But yeah, I definitely see us. Hopefully, some stuff will happen that'll be good for everybody in the long run. You'll have us get back to normal. Hopefully, is what it'll be. And
no, they'll never be back to normal.
As normal as things could be, is what I mean by that. Where we could get like the country back to essentially square one, dude. More or less. Like if we could at least get it back to like what it once was economically, and not just have us fall as a nation, that'd be nice. Make what I'm getting out of this house a little bit more at the end of the day. Hopefully it's not worth any. Hopefully it's not something where they just tank the economy completely and it's fucking Venezuela dollars at that point. So, but I don't know. One thing I do know is that it's like 5:30 in the morning and I am exhausted. I got some stuff I got to do later today, so I think we're just gonna call this one pretty quick. Then what it is. So
yeah, go get yourself some rest.
Yeah, I'm about to pass the fuck out right now.
Yeah, it's bad news. It's like not the greatest, and things are. Yeah, I think we'll know. I think we'll know more later. Is what it is. It just depends on how long it all takes, and hopefully it'll all be called at some point. Here's what it is, and won't really be an issue or whatever the case be, and Trump can just get back in there and do his thing as what it is then. So, but who knows? We shall see soon enough, though, is what it is, and it'll be interesting when he does get in there. Then, if we actually see a whole bunch of enactments of different stuff to various cemetery heads and stuff like that's what it is or whatever. Because I could actually see RFK just being put in charge of HSS at this point. But yeah. Other than that, though, I think that's what we'll be at because I think Corey might have fallen asleep. So.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. I heard somebody snoring. And that wasn't me. So yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna call this one then. And I will be back at some point later on. I'm not sure exactly when. This week I got some stuff. I guess I gotta start packing up the house more because we're supposed to be doing bedroom shit on Friday is what it is. And unfortunately, I didn't hit the lottery last night, so you can't just buy the house up and read the people what it is or whatever. So yeah.
We'll stop having so much fun.
I'm not sure exactly when I'll be moving yet, but it'll be a different, obviously, place at some point in the next few weeks to beginning of next month is what it'll be then. So anyways. But yeah, we got the Senate back, we got the House, it seems like pretty much locked down, and as long as they call it correctly, Trump does have the presidency right now, so hopefully it all works out in the long run. And
yeah, I hope he gets in and drains the fucking swamp and tries to fix a lot of the shit that they fucked up over the last 4 years.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot that I wish he would do, but just like his first term, I don't know how much they're going to allow him to do because of the hatred they have for the man.
I think the thing is, what they're going to have to do is I think he's going to have to realize he can't do everything himself this time around and just start delegating responsibility out like crazy. And I think this is where a lot of the heads for various secretary positions come in at. We had RFK in the Health and Human Services. We had Tulsi in some place. We had maybe that Valentina Gomez lady on the border for like whatever the hell Marcus Choppers right now, what it is, something like that. Like you could have a lot of people kicking ass and taking names at that point, pretty quick succession is what it is. And if he did it the correct way, he would easily be able to get all that done in the next 4 years is what it is. And then just set up Vance and whoever else then for a 2028 campaign completely is what it is. So
I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm optimistic now. I'm very optimistic now. I'm
not.
I had a very cathartic moment last night, and I feel like now is the time to be hopefully in good spirits, and eventually it will be, like I said, hopefully it'll be work out well for us. Again, I'm trying to keep my hopes up at this point because there ain't much left at this point, honestly. That's worth getting up for in a day. So, but yeah, definitely. I'm gonna wait and see is what it is, and hopefully it'll be
yeah, that's the only thing we can do is hope. We'll see how things
hope and pray for the best and prepare for the worst, obviously. And I'm kind of prepared right now to more extent than I was previous to this, but that's still, I can still use some. I don't know. It'll just be nice to see when it's all said and done then. But yeah, I know a lot of people came out yesterday that probably weren't voting for years now, is what it is, and I think that's what swayed this election is what it is then potentially. So
yeah,
and it needs to keep happening is what it is. People need to realize that their voice does matter, their vote does matter, because it's like, yeah, you could turn an entire congressional seat with 500 to 1,000 votes these days now. So, and that'd be fucking awesome. So, but anyway, yeah. On that note, gonna call it a day on this one and be back later, and hopefully at some point in the next couple of days we'll see a bunch of people start doing things to show what's up and show all these leftists melting down over Trump's actual win is what it is then. So and hopefully people that do say they're going to move in this year will actually get the fuck out is what it is by the end of the year. So but that'll be a test of time to see if that happens or not. Because if they don't, it might just be a situation where it's you have to be kicked the fuck out of this country then. So but yeah, on that note though, I'm gonna call it a day on that. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, vigilant, always be carrying all that good stuff, and peace out.
Yeah, take care, y'all.